Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do the first couple of pages of my project Llife to try and catch up as much as I can. Just forgot one thing. Sorry guys by that. Right, I'm just going to round off the edges. Most of us like rounded edges. Some people don't. It's up to you. It's your choice at the end of the day. That's what I always say. So as you can see, I've got two gaps there, but I've just left them in the page protector for now. Just going to see how big are these compared to the actual paper, because I know I've printed them a little bit bigger than normal. So, oh, that's not too bad actually. It's not a bad fit there. That one's okay, so I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to just put this one down, so that it's pretty much in place. As you can see, the dog's hair's all over this. Putting this one on here just to give the page a bit more of a feel, because it's actually to do with the first week, but I have another idea of what I could do with that. I could actually switch it, it's not a problem. I just don't know what to put there, so for now I'll stay in there till I know exactly what I plan to do with that. So as you can see, I've already printed all my photos out. I haven't actually used my Canon on this one, so I've actually used my Kodak Hero 5.1. It's actually my fiance's one, so that's just to give us a bit of a... Just going to cut me a little bit shorter than normal, just because of the fact I wasn't sure how much to cut off. So hopefully that will fit in there. Oh yes. This ain't my usual double-sided tape, I have run out, so just going to just do basic on this one for now. I'm not too worried if it's not straight, but as you can see, this double-sided tube pretty much brings it straight back off again. So I will need to find some double-sided tape permanent, but I'm not too worried right now because it's just going to go into my project Llife page protector as soon as I've done. So with all of this, I just peel it back off again, and then same again on the other side, and just paste them. I feel into there. And then I found this little die cut, so I'm just going to put that in to my boyfriend, or fiance. Should I say fiance? Shall I say? Sounds a bit better, doesn't it? Should call him that. So, obviously there. Onto him, and then I don't know what to do next. Right, I'm going to use my Llife pen and write down some gold. Just a few little ones. And pretty much that is all done. As I say, it's just a simple front page to go on. So let's get on to it. First page. Don't think I'm gonna need all of these cards, but I have them. In case. So on week 1 it would be the Harbour, but I've changed my mind, so I've decided to go with a little different. So with these, as you can see, I've got a load of photos. So my first book was the Bad Boy Daddy. And then I watched the 3 Harry Potter films. Sorry about that, I had to change my battery for the camera. So as you see, I'm just going through to find the Harry Potter films. Oh, can't find it. Really the ones in here because I've just cut them up, so see if I can find it. Would be good right now. There it is. So that's that. I think I'm going to put that on that side. And then leave that area up with just for writing. So pretty much it is pretty alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down. Pretty much fits now. So let's go that way. That was pretty much secure a little bit. So let's go there with me. So that's that in there. Just see. Actually, go for that on this one. As you can see, I've got some new things, which I'll go into a bit more detail in a little while. So let me just pop that back down there. I'm going to back these onto here so that I know where I need to cut. So let's move him up there, that up there. Then I can actually know what I'm dealing with. So pretty much, if I show you my Project Llife app, it's going to be a little different just because on here I've got it laid out a little differently. So if we get to my first page, this is what I've done with this on there. So as you can see, it's 3 together. I'm going to do it a little differently, and then I wrote down everything on there. And then my first page was this one. Just because I've done it a little different to what I've actually put on the first page. So even though I've done it differently on my phone, I've also got a different, if I wanted to get them printed, I've got a different way of viewing the pages. and I can always print them out and then have them put them in separate ones, and then I can just see what I've done on like the two different like an app and then the real life one, so I can always compare the two, which is what I am thinking about doing. So if I put that on like that, and then, oh, they drop everything. And cut around the edges. So that's pretty much worked out quite nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same with all of them. Ooh. Put them over there. Oh, I didn't go with me, did it? And so the only reason it feels weird to call my partner my fiance is only because we've only been engaged for a month now. So I keep forgetting to say fiance, which is kind of weird. So weird for me to say anyway. So just gonna lick that a lick here. Put that down on there. I'm good. Yes. Bless you, me. So, and then I'm just going to go around the edges like I did last time. And I know everybody plans project life different to everybody else. You've got to find your own way of planning it. I find this way easier for me to do it. So like with the piece of paper, other people don't. It's what you find comfortable. There is no right or wrong way, as I keep saying. And crafting and scrapbooking is different to everybody else. Different ways, different styles. I used to love putting loads and loads of photos onto one page, so I've got as many photos as I can into a page. But other people don't like doing it that way. Some like just doing one photo and then loads of different background bits. So everyone's completely and utterly different, which is what I like about Project Life, and I love watching other people do Project Life on YouTube, just because of the fact you can never have two people do it exactly the same way. And everyone does their own little twist on things as well. By doing your own little twist, it becomes your own personal thing. Can't get this one off. So it puts a spin on it of your own taste. I love watching Mandy. She is just so energetic about doing this. I'm still learning. Oh, don't want to do that bit. Come off, yeah. There we go. I'm still learning. I've not been on YouTube for that long, and I love everybody that follows me, and I'm so happy that you follow me. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you subscribe you get my new videos when they come up. They're not as much at the minute. I am working on that. I am working to become more frequent, and on my planner view I've got quite a lot of views on it, so I'm very happy everybody liked it and shared it, or just had a nice thing to say about me. I am full on, I do know. So other than that, I think everyone learns their own way of doing things. So if there is something that you like me to show you or talk about, boyfriend keeps putting stuff on top of things. Fine. I have no idea where that stamp set's gone now. Boo-hoo. Because it has a star in it and I don't know where it's gone. The hearts. Oh, these stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to try it with this. Just because I've never done them before. And I've got a new tool. I have a new pokey tool. Hopefully it will work. Nothing ever goes to right with me. Never. Actually, I don't even know where these actually come from. My mum had them, I think. Thinking where they were, she's picked them up from somewhere. Ooh, doesn't actually look too bad. Whether it'll fit in my page protectors is another matter. So I use my piercing tool and just thread them back through when it gets a little bit twisted, and then just do that, and then fold. I might put a bit of tape over it so it doesn't actually damage anything else. Pretty much went on a reading spree at the beginning of the year. Now slowed down a little bit, so, but never mind. So as you can see, I'm still learning all of this. and how to use things. So if you know a different way of doing something, leave a comment and I'll try a new way. Everyone's different, as I said before. Yay. Right, so there's my stars on. I gave it 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. So this has become our book. So this has become book 1. So I've started to get back into writing again. I'm doing my own handwriting. So see, I've just done the book 1. So this was my first book of the year. So here there's 3. I quite like this way of laying it out. I'm not sure what to put on here, whether to just put some stickers or just leave it like that, because it's to show that I've watched the films, and then just write my journaling on that card, or to do it a different way. but I think I'm just going to leave it at that for now. And I'm going to put the date. So, where are we? January. Right, we're on to 16 now anyway. 2016. Well, it starts off 15, doesn't it? 20th of December. I thought I was going mental then. Yeah, I always do. I always forget which way this looks. So that's 28th of December. Just don't know where I put my ink thing. Bear with me. I've got a bit of tissue. I just got to find my ink thingy. You never know in there. I always put some weird stuff in drawers and whatnot. Nope. Right, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if I caught everything that I've done before. But other than that, I'll talk through it at the end anyway. So I'm going to do a week and then one again. So that's the one. I ain't gonna write the full week out, because if I get some stickers I might just do WK. So that's that one done. I was going to turn it into that colour, but then I thought it won't stand out because it's only a highlighter, it's not an actual bright highlighter, so I've changed my mind and not used that. So now I'm just going to write my journal in. So that's pretty much my journaling done for this. I'm quite happy with how this page has turned out. So I'm going to put it back into the page protector. So, and by the way, just to let you know, I am using a design A. Just slotting them back in now, and then I'll show you what it looks like. The first whole page layout from the front to the back. And it's actually kind of worked out easily for me as well. So this is the front page again. So as you see, I've got myself and my fiance now. This is where we have spent our New Year, ringing in the bells, which is Market Harbour. So there, again, is what we did. And then on the other page, I have put our little what happened there. And then, so I've got my week 1 and then the date, which is the title card, and then I've got my 3 Harry Potter films and then my book review down there. So that's that page all done.